Diddle it, diddle it, diddle it, diddle it, diddle it. Groovy. Alright, gonna build a deck. But a patch has just dropped, so let's have a quick look at that. Third patch, alright. Announcements, third patch play. 79 GDD slots available. Revert time for reinforcing units to appear in game. Okay, increase current note. Improved number of units available in the deck. M67 gun rate fire reduced. Stella can shoot on the move. FNF. In-game message such as alert message when defeated. Improved readability of aircraft thumbnails. Okay. So nothing serious then. Fixed flares that stay on the field indefinitely. Fixed flare shortcuts. Alright. Improved bomb splash damages. Increased cluster power of MLRS and air. Increased cluster power. Who was calling for that? Improved readability. Alright, fair enough. Clusters have been a fucking pain in the arse, man. Alright, fair enough. Alright. We've got sound. That's on. Mic's on. We're streaming. That's gravy. Are we streaming? Fuck it. Who knows? So we're getting a 4x4. But let's just have a look at the decks quickly. Let's get rid of that. So I've not done a Rusky one yet, but well, I've started. But let's just go to America. All right, why can't I drag this about? It's just an annoying place. So now, building a deck. Obviously, like, it's a really limited version that's available right now, but I only tend to play low and slow point games. Probably because of my capacity to manage multiple units. I like fewer units, and I don't necessarily like unicorn units, but you just tend to want to look after them a bit more if you've got a high vet vehicle that you only have limited numbers of. I just find it, I don't know, I just prefer that. I feel like it's more tactical. I know that's classed as, these games are classed as tactical, and I know we're not really able to do it because of what's available at this point. I don't even know what this is. It's like an alpha or a beta. I don't even know what stage it's at. But I know it's many months away from full release. So even with these deck builds, look, man, if you want to get into this game, like if you ever got into the old war games, I went from ALB, which I kind of caught the wave at the end, and then went to Red Dragon. And even though I played ALB, like Red Dragon was overwhelming with like the extra units that they had. And why is that important? Well, it's kind of critical that you, for your ability to not lose units, to know what you're facing, to know, you know, what that toe damage is going to do to you. So it's got a steep learning curve, this game, but it's really, it's an awesome game, man. It's raw up my street, you dig? So if you are going to get into it, I think now, into a new war game, which is what's happening, I guess, like this is the time to really do it, because especially now, like, it's not cheap. What was it, 26 quid or whatever? But with limited units, like, this is how you can start to learn them. And I don't know if they're just gonna, I'm not too sure of the time frame. I should really kind of be more up to date with it all. I don't know how far they're gonna go, but right now it's like, I don't know, what's the most modern unit they got? F-15C? Does it even say dates on them anymore, actually? Unit quality, A grade. Did it used to say? Or am I imagining that? I'm sure it used to say. Maybe not. So, well, they've only got the A64A. So that's like a 70s unit, maybe 80s. Before it got the longbow, and the H64C variant came out, which is probably 2000s or could have been 90s. So this is kind of good to get in at this point because you really don't have a lot. I mean, I'm saying I'm doing a deck guide, but really you don't have a lot to choose from at this point anyway, so you can't really go wrong. But I've never really liked like these armoured, not in the old games anyway, and the way I used to play. If I were playing in like teams, 4-4, 2-2s, then obviously it makes probably more sense to specialise. Whether it's, you know, your armors deck or your support, or because you're playing with the other players. But when I used to play, it was a 10-10 tactical. What was the map I used to play on? I can't even remember. It's been so long. It's like 2018, something like that. 2017 probably. So yeah, so I tend to do a general deck. Bearing in mind that it's low point games, I tend to have a mixture of units. But again, it's difficult to showcase because this is a limited beta, alpha. I don't know what stage it's at. Probably beta because it's pretty polished. I think it is anyway. And it should be because they're just using the old engine, so it should just be like fairly straightforward. I know the visuals are nice, what they've done, explosions and things. Heavy on the smoke. Chill out on the smoke trails. But I do like the smoke on the impacts, you know, because that actually adds a dynamic to the game, particularly when you're assaulting a tree line or somewhere and the smoke's clouding your vision. I kind of dig that, man. I like that. I really like that. So yeah, man. So let's kind of just go through it. Maybe having a 4x4, and then maybe I'll do a red deck at some point, and we'll see what we've got. So bearing in mind the games I play, now if you're playing like your 4x4 with high point games and things, I guess that's just going to change everything. And although these are not proper low and slow games really, it's kind of how I play. So I don't know, maybe it's right, maybe it's wrong, and I still don't know. I mean, I know a lot of these units from the old ones, obviously, but I wonder how they're doing it now then. They're just like doing it on grades, A, Bs and Cs as opposed to time frames. Excellent, good, mediocre. So is D going to be like 60s units or something? Maybe that's how they're doing it now. Alright, so what we got here? So we've got supply truck, no veterancy on that, obviously. 2.5 supply at 80, as opposed to we've got 30 for 800. But the old Hemet's 90. What's it, off road? Yes, road speed 108, 90 off road, as opposed to 60 and 80. Yeah, so it's quick, man. It's quick, and you get a good supply. Your fast supply, obviously, for when you're front line and you need to repairs. So you need one of them. You need one of them. You can go for the your fast CV again to support the front. I don't like helicopter CVs. They're too weak. You can be seen from miles away. If you need to move them quick because of artillery, they're taking eternity to take off. Never really like them. I guess they have the place. I don't have. You usually typically want a low point CV, so around the 100 mark. But nowadays, since RD, because you get these guys, these are more kind of versatile. So to bring these up again, taking control zone, move them into buildings. Obviously they're going to cost you an extra 30, but again it's more useful than having a 100-point truck that's just weak. Well, there's a faster supply here, but no armor. Hemet's armored again, so I tend to like that. And again, with the games I'm playing, like the income rate's pretty fast, like faster than what I'm used to from RD. So if it was the other way around, maybe I would bring in a low point supply, you know, when it's proper slow and every point counts and you can't lose your units. But failing that, like, that's what I'd go with here. Nothing else is on. Nope. Infantry, still learning this stuff. I need to sort out mechanised. But the guys I like. So I've got my arrows for fast assaults. So again, when you push in upfield and you just need something fast, you ain't got time to wait for a truck to drive for 5 minutes. But I think they're the only guys we've got available in Black Hawk, which is good. 270 speed. But I don't know who else. I mean, they're airborne, right? So division. Doesn't even assault squad. Doesn't even say if it's like airborne or if it's Marines and shit. So who are the Marines nowadays then? Will they not have that yet? I guess you don't have that because they've been by now, I would have thought. Okay, yeah, so that's the other option. The M2A2. How can I look at the M2A2? Here we go. Alright, I can't look at the M2A2. Where's the general? Hold on a minute. There we go. Infantry. Mechanized. It's not a tank, is it? Alright, let's get rid of you. Here they are. Okay. M2A2. I guess this is the strongest IVF in game at the minute. I don't know what BMPs they've got on the other side. Front 3311. Bushmaster. I wonder if that's any better in this game. I like the 50 cal seem better already. Although I'm not getting used to them taking out helicopters so close. Scalos Forte 226 at 70%. Yeah, it's the M2A2 still a nice little unit. So I could do with bringing that in, I would think. Again, you'd use that for like so you got your fast assault to bring in when you push in, engineers to deal with your sappers or spets, whatever they've got on the other side. Mech rifles, I think they're the strongest infantry. Could be wrong, I'm not spending a lot of time in here, but just quickly looking over it all. And they're already expensive at 9. Well, they're not expensive, it is what it is. So I've got 2 units that. Maybe I could bring in a Bradley and one at... No, they're not available in Bradleys, right? No, yeah, I'm trying shit. Okay, forget about that then. So we've got 2 mechs at M35, 6 ranked at veteran. Because it's too heavy a price to be cut down to 3. It's not really. And with any advance, I am going to use aero. Maybe I should boost them up because I'm not going to bring in 6 Black Hawks. What we got? 60% runs to what? Can you do that? No, of course you can't. So, forgetting about anti-tank law, what do we get? M60 gets a nice boost. Oh, not really. 3%. 10%. Ground targets. Yeah, I don't think it's worth 3 squads. Yeah, let's keep that as that. I think mech I could probably boost 1. The same again, 50 to 60, 75, so we've got 60. Oh, that's a decent boost. That's nearly 15% accuracy on the M249. Alright, let's do that then. Get rid of the engineers. Come back to you. I also like to set it out so my points increment, because I don't think they sort them by values yet. We're keeping you, but we're going to you. As I said, this is my CV infantry, which is again good. I don't think you can bring them in anything. No, you can't bring them in a choppers. That would be awesome. What's next then? There's arrows and a Black Hawk. Let's just have a look at max. Pin it. Arrows. So you bring your front line and a B grade 55 to 70 points. Wow, that's a big difference, man. Look at that. 65, 20 points more. But you're getting like a 50%. Why would I bring arrows in, really? Ugh, look at that. Oh man, I can't bring mech in any other way. How fast is that? No, it's not even worth looking at. I'll put arrows in, but they're just really... I'm probably not. Maybe if you're getting flanked and you need to... No. Am I really going to be dropping 130 on those guys? And then a Black Hawk that can't do shit? What's the range on the Black Hawks nowadays, anyway? On their miniguns. I hope they made them a bit better. Be cool if they like can actually supply close air support better than they used to. The fuck am I doing? Close, yes. Helicopters. Talk to me. Do they even have a minigun? M240. Ugh. Oh dear. HE at 0.4, accuracy 3%. Yeah, that's an expensive unit. I'm not going to be bringing arrows in at 130 with this. That's not going to happen. I'm being silly. Nah, mate, soz. But I would use that on recon for fast recon out the gate. So, forgot my water. So these look like assaults. We're going flash to deal with sappers. Oh, these are really out of scale. They should be down there. Anyway, fuck it. Flash guys. Dragoons, I'm not going to bring in those when I've got mechs. I can actually do stuff as well, so I'm not going to be using Dragoons. I know they're cheaper. And 35, but even with 90, so you get 2 units of Dragoons, which give you 6 Scalas accuracy. Oh, it's got good. It's actually got. They've actually got really good accuracy. I wasn't expecting that. Oh, elite. 62. Oh, they're not too bad actually. Can I bring these in fast? That would actually be, for fuck's sake. I guess so. Oh, 60 points. Oh, there you go. I was looking at the wrong thing. So are you going to bring them in or pay an extra that? An extra 30 for something that can assault as well. 8 Scalas, 1590, 50%. Same veterancy. M249, man, it's just too sweet. Strength 10, strength 11. I wonder what strength 11 means. Is that like elite? Let's see, that's a bit strange. Okay. No CQB in anyone though. 60 or 90 points. I'm just, yeah. They were 40 points, then they'd be worth it, but I can't see me doing that. That's why they weren't in. Engineers talk to me. I don't know how satchel charges work. I need to try that really. M60, 15, 60%. These ain't a bad unit. Watch the HE 0.72. Ground target 70 meters. I wonder how that works. Aiming and shooting on the move. Aiming can be done while moving. That's kind of handy. High explosive. The weapon can be used in close combat. Oh, okay. So maybe these are like your CQBs then. Handy explosive, high explosive, ground, HE. So they don't have AP fields anymore, do they? So can that be used on infantry then? Is it heat, high explosive, or does it have to be heat? What's that? Manual guidance. Okay, I might use these then as maybe I should use these instead of those flash guys. They'd be able to deal with sappers, I guess. 70 meters is close though, isn't it? Flash, what's your range? 530. Yeah, no, you need the flash. So engineers squad strength of 10 plus satchel. Yeah, I guess they'd be a decent defense unit. I guess. What can I bring them in? Awesome, absolutely nothing. Alright, let's see how we get on with you. I've not actually used you yet. Military police, like cheap disposables. Why they got 60% accuracy? Alright, elite. Okay, yeah, I don't want you. Don't want your law or your RCL M67. Nope. Alright, let's have a look at these. 60%, 15%. These really are not too bad for 20 points. Oh, I could bring in a mutt. That's pretty fast, right? Interesting. I can't afford them anyway, so I need to cut someone. How fast is the mutt? Discard. Mutty mutt. Transport mutt. Talk to me. Mutt. Alright, must be that. Oh, I thought it'd be faster than that. That's not great. 108 on the road's alright, I guess. So you could so is this your fastest unit for like a bit of a mobile spam? M151. Oh, so that also doesn't make them that cheap anymore, look, which is annoying. And they were elite, but 8 units I'm not going to use. I know I've just cut someone. 45 points for them is not bad, really. And is that what's the M35 road speed? Ah, it's the same speed as the mutt thing. So the mutt needs to get a bit faster. It needs to be like 72 cross ground, 54, 108 road. Is 108 road the fastest you can get now for? I guess so. Alright. So they're nice to spam off the bat. Engineers, why did we want them? Satchel, because I want to try them. But I need to cull someone. Aero we don't want, right? I'm not paying that much. I'm not paying 130 for a Black Hawk. You can't use an aero, guys, with a law that's terrible. Other than that, the stats are not too bad, but not worth 130, I'm afraid. And the only reason I'd use them is for a fast infantry push if you're upfield. So engineers, M35 with satchels. We'll give them a bez at some point. I've got to rearrange them because that's way too annoying. Artillery, I'll stick with my mortars. 4 vetted mortars. Don't need more than that. Well, you never used to. Maybe things have changed. I noticed a lot of artillery spam. Just said they've got clusters a buff. 320, 400. I'll stick with that for now. Armour. CEV, because that used to be good before it got nerfed in the last one. I think it got cut to like 1050 at one point, so it kind of just... But now it looks like it's back. Suppression 109. Yeah, I've not actually tried that unit, but I'll keep it in. 1765. What we got? 9101. This was pretty accurate. I don't know why this is so accurate. These are going to have to all be reworked, right? How can it be... And that's even veteran. That's not even elite. Look at that. I'm sure this... excellent. Got rid of prototype units as well now then. Maybe this is like a cutting edge unit at the time, but it don't look it. It looks like that fucking Vietnam thing. I don't know why it's got that accuracy, man. It's crazy. And that's why it's in, I guess. $12 penetration, 22,650. Yeah, even the 121's not bad. Because I wouldn't really put this against anything decent, because the range. What's the range on the armor these days? 2297, 23. Yes, you got 300 meters before it's going to get one-shotted. Front two. So realistically, that would probably deal. You'd use this to deal with the APCs. That's probably enough. All right, let's do that. Oh, it's right at the back. Fuck. All right, let's call you. Let's try the 120 point. 90%. 3 units. So you get 6 versus 3. What about this one? You get 4. Huh. And it hits 90%. Oh, okay, that's way better. That's way better. 120 elite. I have to go elite, and that costs me an extra unit. Oh, fuck it. Let's see how we get on with that. Armor. Oh man, there's really not many units to pick from, is there? So we don't have anything cheap, which is a shame. I tend to have a CP. I've gone for 2. Again, to help push. And if you don't want to bring in that 100-point unit, 100-point CV infantry, take your heavy up. But it's a unicorn, so I have 2 of those bad boys. My general... I forgot only 225. Yes, we've got 225s at veteran. What accuracy is this rocking? 65. Is that all? What's going on here? M1A1. M1A1 225. 65% M1A1. Doesn't veterancy change armor then? M1A1, that's elite. Okay, that gets the bump. M1A1. 81%. But it costs you too many, and I need... So we've got 2 1M1s HA. I don't think there's... What's going on here? 28P. That's irrelevant. 144 suppress 79. Accuracy is obviously different. 1059, fuel 1900, 80 optic stealth. Oh, what's the point taking the HA then? Oh, armor. Front armor 20, side. Oh, okay. Yeah, that front armor's nice. Whether it's worth that much, I don't really know. I don't know the metrics. 280 on the HA, so we're going 2 HAs, 2 CPs, and 1 of those, and now we've added the cheaper ITV. Need to try the CV, see how effective that is as well. Reconnaissance. We're going... Jesus, man, you really have no choice, do you? Obviously, scouts. Exceptional, optics very good, stealth very good, but they can't do shit. I need to remember that. Like, these are not special forces anymore. Keep putting my scouts front line thinking they're going to do anything. So how I run scouts is obviously cheapest transport for one of them, and then fastest to get out the gate, try and get a quick advance frontline scout and turn off his his weapons so it doesn't engage. Bradley M3A1 6 Scalas. Yeah, that's a nice unit. Optics very good. Yeah, that's a no-brainer. Kiowa. Anyways, I like an exceptional optics in the air, and it's pretty pricey, but this only has very good, right? Yeah. That has miniguns though. What's the range on those miniguns? Ugh, 1060. Which means you're just going to get picked off from APCs that now have 50 cals with 1500 range. Oh well, we'll keep the warrior then. 2825, fire and forget. Semi-active guidance can be fired while moving, but the missile trajectory might be heavily affected. Right. High explosive anti-tank, yes we know. 216 slow. Fuel, okay, alright. Yeah, that's straightforward. Taking our Stinger guys. 70% is really good. Sam Firm 92. You can't bring them in fast air, unfortunately. AA, we got no. What was it, Hawk? They used to have the Hawk, right? So pivots, which is alright. So we got 2 of them. This is 56%, Jesus, with 4 missiles. This is awful. But we can't get elite. Oh, this is really not a good unit. 2 missiles, which is not going to take before it needs a reassociate. So you literally have to send a supply truck with that. And then we got the Stinger Kiowa. 2295 range. Accuracy is really good though. Yeah, again I've not used that yet. So there's not a lot going on here. What didn't I like about this? This was in my deck and then it was pissing me off. Oh, because you have to halt. I wish they'd have got that, man. I wish they'd have changed like the flight model on the head. Anyway, let's just be happy that we've got another game. But that whole coming to halt like a fucking horse, stopping, aiming, ugh. And then with 50 cals flying at you now. So yeah, so that's why I changed that, because I like the toes. 75% penetration 20, nice and cheap, 140, fast toe. But it's just not effective having to stop. So we went for A64A with Hydras and Hellfires because they semi-guided. Right, so are these fully guided? No, these are semi-active as well. So they don't have any fire and forget Hellfires then. So expensive, man. 405. Fucking insane. Penetration 26. It's really limited as well. This is like a nice little CAS support. Yeah, I think that's what I do. I tend to use this for my CAS, and then I use the A10 for fast air to ground. So that's that. We're at 50. What's 50 plus 2 mean? I get to pick another one. Ooh. So I could add that then. What is that then? Who have I cut? Dirt, artillery, fine. Tanks, fine. Recon's full. AA, full. So, do I only get one of them? Oh, is that right? You only get one of them as well. Activation points 2. Oh, is that they cost 3 activation? Indicates the number of calls available. Oh no, okay. Okay, I'm just being fucking retarded. Alright, so now you get 3 of them and 3 of them. Gravy. That's that. Wild Weasel's gonna go Seed. ASF, Thunderbolt for Kaz, plus with the Apache's Gravy, and then then this thing 30% ECM, exceptional agility. We've gone 12 HE because napalm. Yeah, the napalm I'm not too sure of right now. This was like one of my favourite units in the last one, man. I think it's that there's not enough fire on the napalm. Like it's not. It almost acts like a HE, which obviously isn't as effective as a HE bomb. But this doesn't seem. I think it's just napalm at the minute. They need to work on it. Clusters, I'm seeing loads of these, and they've just boosted the clusters again. Yeah, maybe that should really be in for now, as opposed to the HE. If you want to clear an area, I don't know. Let's just keep what it is for now, because I don't think I've used that HE one, but I know I was underwhelmed by the napalm version. And that's it, man. So not a lot to pick from. If you're new to it, get involved now, because it's easy to learn these stats before we have all the other countries involved, having to learn all of them to get your best deck. And bear in mind, this is for like my slow-ish, slow income tactical games, so it's not going to work well for if you like high point. Yeah, I need to do a red one at some point. So what time we got? 40 minutes. I guess we'll have a little 4x4. BMP2. Scalas 50% accuracy. BTR. BMP. BMP1, 2. Okay, so the BMPs are nothing really to worry about. Penetration 20. Okay, so BMP2 has all right ATGM, but only 4 and 50%. So only got 2 hits on that, so I don't need to worry about them too much. Conquerors, 30.20 missiles, 10.5. Yeah, BTR 60, 14.5 millimeter. What range is that then? 145. Why is that less than a 50 cal then? All right, what has 12.7 millimeter, 1415. Oh, okay, it's not really that much difference, is it? 2 millimeter difference. Helicopter 1765. HE.45 suppression 10 versus suppression 9. HE39. Oh yes, there's a slight difference then. The BTR. Helicopter 1765. Helicopter 1765. T64. 22 AP. 50%. 6 of. T8. Yeah, anyway, I'll do a red. We'll do a red another day. Oh, I'm going to struggle to get a game in this time of day. 1 o'clock midday, you know. Fuck, let's go Go 3-3. Slow and low, or low and slow, if I can spell. Public Duke. Maybe I should just leave this at deck building for now. Do another game later when there's more people on. Yeah, fuck it, let's just do that. We'll allow it at that, and then I'll do a game later. Because it's going to be a ball ache to get one. 5, 6, 1,500 points. Yeah. Alright. Late as potatoes.